Hi, water signs. This is your April-May 2018 Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio money, work, financial overview. I promise this is going to be the last time I do a tarot reading from bed. Super unclassy of me. There will be better in the future. I pre-shuffled all the cards. They're very, very shuffled, I promise you. And I spread them out, and now I'm just going to give you your overview for what I see coming for you in terms of finances, work, money for the month of April-May 2018. Let's begin. It looks like there is a toxic situation in your work environment, or at least in your there's always many stories. One can be it's a toxic situation at work, or you have a toxic attitude in dealing with work right now. So maybe you're not happy at your job, you're just staying there, you feel like a puppet, you don't feel like you're actually contributing anything, you feel like it's just like a day-to-day clock watching sort of attitude. You're not terribly happy, but I think less of this, and I think more that it's actually who you work with, how you work, the people your boss. There's something down and dirty. There's something not on the up and up. There could be gossip. There could be people who have toxic energy that's beginning to, from their personal life, either or your personal life, that's starting to leak into the office, into your work life. So whatever your situation is at home, your mental imbalance, if you're drinking too much, if you're doing drugs, or whatever your situation is, it's beginning to seep into your work life. You have the Queen of Coins, and I think that there's an element of emotional investment in the situation. Three of Coins, Four of Wands, King of Coins. So the Queen of Coins, there could be an inner office romance. There could be something happening in the office that should be hush-hush. And it could be, there might be gossip in the office regarding this relationship, and so it could be on the hush-hush, and it could be destabilizing, and it could be fucking with the security you have within your workspace. That could be one thing. Another thing is that there could be a lot of collaboration and communication on a certain project at work. I think that you need to be careful that you don't become too, don't get cocky. Don't think it is a secure environment. I think that the Four of Wands is saying this is the beginning of a long-term career. Some of you are in a job right now where you're like, this is what I went to school for. This is what I studied for. This is what I'm meant to be doing. This is a long-term career, and I could see myself becoming rich here and retiring from this place. A lot of you have that feeling. But again, any inner office romance, if any of you guys are dating your bosses or a coworker, that's being talked about. And you need to be careful about that, because that could really fuck up everything for you, especially your job security. Five of Coins is saying that someone gets left out of the cold. So either you're shut out of a project, or again, the devil. So any personal issues you might have that have spilled over into the office area or into your work environment, that could be fucking with your money. And you might start to feel the coldness of not being asked to go to certain projects or sit in on certain meetings, or being asked to collaborate in a way that you once collaborated. So because of this, I think that you have this initial stage of wanting to begin looking for alternative methods of income generation. And I think that's why you have the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands obviously means strategy. Conflict. So you might have internal conflict right now. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I find a new job? With the King of Coins energy and the Queen of Coins energy, should I begin investing in myself, investing in another project, another opportunity? Five of Wands is saying that you might be strategizing about that, but you could also, or having conflict about that. But you could also be strategizing about how to make an exit with the Five of Coins, because you already feel shut out. So you also could be strategizing on how to get back in to everyone's good graces. That could be something to think about. But again, we go back to the possibility of toxic energy in the office, and I'm talking about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords means that someone is getting away with something. So maybe you need to double check a contract, double check your pay stubs, double check that your computer is shut all the way down before you leave work for the day. Make sure that your office is locked. Make sure that someone is not getting away with something from you, or you might end up hearing stories or gossip in your work environment where people are stealing. Okay? That's something that you need to be careful of. It just like a lot of you water signs are just not happy in your work environment, and you don't want to invest any more time into it. And you already feel this way when you discover even more shit unravel. And it seems like you're beginning to discover that I think a boss or a coworker is juggling finances at work, or someone is stealing, or there's something really shady going on. But I also believe that there is an opportunity outside of this environment that could be a perfect opportunity for you to leave an environment that you're not happy in anymore. Open your own practice, open your own business, pair up with someone you used to work with, strategizing about that. And that seems like something that would bring you more emotional fulfillment than the fucking inner office drama that's going on here. The trouble is, water sign, is that you are a water sign. So the trouble is, you're a water sign. And so you are experiencing a shitload of sleepless nights, anxiety, confusion, depression. Did I already say anxiety? Anxiety. You're feeling a lot of stuff because any sort of major transition, life transition, especially if it involves something as tangible and tactical and real world, and we are ethereal, most of us, this real world energy, and you have to learn to navigate. There are times when a lot of the water signs, you guys have to learn how to come back down to earth and deal with paperwork. And it's not everyone's favorite. So you're trying to do that to free yourself of a situation that you're not happy with. Good news is, sometime in April, which is perfect because this is the card of Aries, April, end of March, April, there is a brand new start for you. This brand new start could come to you after a few nights of, dark soul nights, right? Night of the dark soul, night of the something, whatever they call it. And so you have a brand new beginning. It's a clean slate. Now, this could either mean you decide, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to sleep, and go to work on Monday with a brand new attitude. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to be excited about this job. I'm going to just do my best. And I'm going to, put my best foot forward and lead with hope and joy and happiness and all my positive vibes. That could be your brand new start. Alternatively, the brand new start could be this partnership with someone. You and a person decide to open up your own practice, fill out the paperwork, do the stuff you have to do, and move ahead away from a situation that was not working for you. This could be someone that this Queen of Coins, King of Pentacles, it could be someone that you used to work with that you're like, hey, let's just do our own thing and not deal with this sort of drama. People lying, betraying, stealing, getting away with shit. I don't want that anymore. And so you have a brand new start. And again, this Hierophant, this is you. This is your traditional work environment. You have a brand new perspective and attitude about your traditional work environment. Maybe you don't like the bureaucratic red tape. Maybe you don't like having to sort through documents. Maybe you don't want to deal with HR. You don't want that stuff. Or maybe you're dealing with stuff that has to do with a 401k and all this other crazy stuff. And you've decided, you know what, I want a fresh start. I don't want to deal with that anymore. And so you move past that. And you take a big leap of faith over this traditional way of making money. The Devil, the Five of Coins, the Two of Cups, the Hierophant. It's all telling me that you have, you feel like this industry or this style of work is not for you. This is some of you. Some of you like that. But you like making your own rules, breaking the rules. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. The Capricorn could be the King of Coins or the Queen of Coins. You could be dealing with someone who's highly skilled in the art of finances, and they're giving you advice, or they're stealing from you. The Empress is a Taurus. It's also you. It's next to the Fool card. I do think that you are going to either break free from the traditional role that you've been working in or traditional environment that you've been working in, or you're actually going to pursue something outside of the traditional role. And I think that that's a possibility for a lot of you too, because you have the King of Coins, Two of Coins, the Fool, and the Empress. So a lot of you are going to be branching out into a creative pursuit that brings you money. Overall, you have the Page of Coins. Page of Coins is saying, okay, this is the start of something. This is a spark of an idea that you can actually put into action. So you're going to be okay in April and May 2018. Just be very careful, because I do think someone is trying to get away with something. Someone is stealing something. I think that you're feeling like you're juggling finances right now, trying to figure out what your next move is. You feel a little betrayed, a little shut out within a traditional setting. You're going to have to do a lot of strategizing, and you're going to be doing a lot of collaborating. But overall, if you stay true to yourself, I like these two are my favorite. For water signs, April, May, a brand new start, very abundant, very creative. So I do think that the advice for all of you water signs out there is to do something that really nourishes your soul and your creative juices. Don't be afraid to take a leap. You have the universe helping you. Yeah, you're torn between job security and emotional fulfillment in terms of making money. You're torn. But the Page of Coins is, you can't see it so well here, okay? But I want to show you what it looks like. Here's the Page of Cups. The Pentacle is being offered to the new start. The Page is looking away from the Hierophant. So if you had a choice between a fresh new start, doing your own thing, versus the traditionalism of an office and a job security, right? It's indicating that you will be safe, and the right move is to go ahead on your own. That's the advice. And for those of you guys who are looking for work, that's the thing. You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not even going to pull a card for those of you looking for work, because I don't want you to think that if you're looking for work, yeah, you're going to find a job. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay? But you're not. You're not looking for work. What you're looking for is a way out. You're looking for a way to make money without losing your creativity, your freedom, your ability to shine and be happy. That's what you're looking for. And that's what the cards are telling me. That's the direction you should go in. You should pursue your happiness, and the money will flow. Otherwise, stay in this job security. Because guess what? The combination of negative elements in this standard work situation, that combination will be found again in the next read, and the next read, and the next read, because that is the nature of working in a traditional setting. Okay? Susan from accounting is always going to eat your fucking yogurt. So just know that that's how that works out, always. And the only way out of that is to feed your soul, nurture your happiness. And in the financial spread here, it's telling me it is safe. It is safe to move ahead on an endeavor that pleases you. It will serve you. Is there a risk? Fuck yes. There's always a risk. But you also have a risk in staying in a secure job, the risk of never being happy. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not giving advice. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying this is what the cards are saying. Now that I got that off my chest, see you guys next time. Bye.